Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Saturday, November 11th, 2023. And today we have a shipment of 7 trucks that just came in yesterday. And we're going to go ahead and video these 7 trucks and see what we've got. So let's get started. This video here, the purpose of this video, for those of you who, um, you know, don't know, we want to identify as accurately as possible the condition of these trucks and show you all the little imperfections. If there's a scratch or a ding or a rust spot, our goal is to communicate as effectively as possible without you actually being here yourself. And so this video is intended to be a proxy for that. And then, because most of our customers are long distance customers. So if you watch this video and you say, hey, I really like, that truck over there, or whatever the case may be, then you let us know, and then we answer questions about that truck and, questions that may not have been covered in the video. And then if you say, yeah, I like that, then we take a deposit, a refundable deposit, and do a very detailed video of that truck, including a test drive. And, because these aren't on our website yet. And so if you look at our website, mayberryminitrucks.com, don't see what you're looking for, then perhaps what you're looking for will be here. And then we do a very intensive video at that point, including a test drive, showing how the truck performs under a strenuous set of circumstances. And that gives you as good a idea of what kind of condition the truck is in, both now mechanically and aesthetically, again, without you being here in person. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm going to show you the VIN number first, so that way when you call, you can reference the vehicle, and that way we'll know which one you're referring to. Okay, so this is a Suzuki DD51T four-wheel drive, and the front of the truck has one ding here, very slight, and one ding there, also pretty teeny. Now, this door, the driver's door, has a very slight scrape, not scratching the paint, just indenting ever so slightly, and a ding, a tiny shopping cart ding right there, almost imperceptible. Very nice tires. And this is a shot underneath the wheel housing. Looking very nice. And now we want to look down the bedside panel, and it is ding free. However, it does have a little scratch right there. That's a spot weld. That's not a ding. And a scratch there. Let's look under the bed. You got just a little surface rust, that's all. Looking good. Now let's look at the condition inside the bed. So inside the bed looks fantastic. And this is kind of what we try to get, are trucks that are in really good condition. One thing I will point out about this truck is that it has kind of that gold patina on the hardware, and that's a very good sign that it didn't get a lot of UV damage. Not if it didn't have patina, it would be a bad thing, but it is a good sign. So here we have 1, 2, 3 dings. One here, and one here from the inside out. Very tiny dings, but dings nonetheless. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dings from the inside out. So these, I don't know if you can see these, but these are factory spot welds where they constructed the bed. But this is a ding, this is a ding, This is a ding. And I think maybe a teeny tiny one right there. There's your battery box. Rear of the cab looking very good. Just a couple of minor scratches. And this door has one ding right there. Beautiful. Get you a shot of the roof. Now we're going to look at the passenger door as we come down. Looking really nice. Now under the floor mat, beautiful. And the passenger seat. Beautiful. And now the driver's side. And here, the door is remarkable. Very clean, as is under the floor mat. The seat is absolutely beautiful. So that's nice. That's really nice. This is a 5-speed with a 2-speed. With a high and a low. So it's 4-wheel drive, 5-speed. With the ultra low first gear. Kind of hard to see. But anyway, it has a UL, which is ultra low 1. This has 47,956, so that's about 30,000 miles. Beautiful Suzuki Carry. Next, there's the VIN number of the next vehicle. Now, we're going to go ahead and look at the front for dings on the sheet metal, and there are none. No dings on the front of the truck. And let's see. Good. If the wipers are bad, we replace them. We change the oil with full synthetic 5W30 engine oil. We replace the air filter, the oil filter. So we do have a dent here where somebody backed up and hooked it on something. So there's that right there. Won't affect the way the truck performs, but you need to know about it. And the bedside panel has one ding right there. The bed is in very good shape. It's just scratched. So I would be so fortunate to say the only thing I ever have to worry about is scratches in the bed, right? Because, the bed is obviously what gets stuff put inside. So if it's not rusted, that's very good. So a scratched bed, to me, is well within the bounds of acceptable condition. Very nice. Now, another thing you'll see a lot is what's called seam rust. So seam rust is very typical. It's where the two pieces were spot welded together. Nothing wrong with seam rust. It's almost 100% of the time. Not quite. Sometimes owners will put touch-up paint there to prevent seam rust, which that kind of fastidious care is always welcome, but you don't see that often. So we have about 5 tiny dings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful hardware. Again, that's a good sign. You can see where there's a little piece of metal that they twisted around there. Oh, it just fell off. And it bled rust drippings. That's what that's from. So here on this bedside, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 dings. Very small. That's a leaf. Here on this passenger door, you have a ding here and a ding here. A touch-up spot right there, 2 touch-up spots where something got scratched and then they touched it up. I view that as a really good sign that they took a Q-tip and dabbed paint on it to touch it up. That means that they were careful enough to, want to prevent further oxidization. Nice floor mats. These are really nice. So if you have mud on your boots, they'll contain, boy, that's pretty. They'll contain the mud. Beautiful seat. Really pretty seat. All right, now let's go back to the driver's side and check this out. So we have what's called a side split, but the seat itself is in very good condition. Oh, we have diff lock. Diff lock locks your rear axle solid. It doesn't really benefit all that much. A lot of people think, oh, you got to have diff lock. It doesn't help all that much. You can get anywhere you need to go with four-wheel drive. Diff lock adds some tractability, but not probably maybe 10 or 15%. But you absolutely need to have four-wheel drive unless you're operating a coffee delivery service in the city or something. So here we have about 32,500 miles. Oh, this is a 4-speed with a 2-speed transfer case. Nice. So this is better for a farming application where you have 1 through 4 low range, and then 1 through 4 high range, and then 1 through 4 two-wheel drive. And then you have neutral. So, if you wanted to say pull this, you could put the transfer case in neutral, and that disengages the transmission. So 4-speed diff lock, 31.5 miles, which is very, very low. And somebody who was careful, they touched up little scratches with a Q-tip. So that's a good sign. All right, here is the VIN number of this truck. This is a Mitsubishi U42T. And the front of this truck is stunning. Absolutely brilliant. Not a ding or a scratch on the front. Look at this door. Man, that is nice. Woo, that's pretty. Nice wheel, nice tires. I start getting excited when I see certain things. And then I think, oh, I wonder what the other side of the truck looks like. This is pretty. Just scratches, that's all. Just some light topical scratches, very benign. A little scratch there that they touched up with paint. And a scratch there under the bed, looking very nice. Just some light surface rust. No big deal. And seam rust, like I was mentioning earlier. Again, no big deal. Tires are beautiful. These are Yokohama Super Diggers. And the Yokohama Super Digger is a very desirable, sought-after tire. Nice. You can see where they touched up the bolt heads just to prevent rust. Again, a good sign. The bed is absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Not even dented, just scratches. That's all. Tailgate. Oh, this is V30. I'm told by my guy in Japan that means fuel injected. This has the paint flaked off right there and a ding right there. This does not have a single ding on the bed side panel. Oh, look at those tires. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, what a beautiful, beautiful door. Not a single ding. Mitsubishis are kind of nice because they have more leg room or more knee room than any other mini truck. So if you're really tall, you'll probably wind up getting a Mitsubishi. And what I mean by really tall, 6'5". So the dashboard is more forward than any other mini truck. Also belly room. So the belly room on a Mitsubishi and a Subaru is the same, but the knee room from here to here is about 2 inches bigger on a Mitsubishi than any other truck. Very nice. Very nice. Let's look under this floor mat, see what we got. Very pretty. There we go. Boy, look at that seat, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Nice. There's a toolkit, jack handle. Very, very pretty. I can't wait to see the other side. Oh, yeah. Unicorn. Beautiful. So what is a unicorn? A unicorn is a truck like this, where you go around and it's just got very minor scratches, but the body is pretty. And you can see Customs has been into my truck, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful truck. And so if the body's in good condition and it's just low mileage and the interior is in good condition, then it gets designated the status of unicorn. Look at this mileage, 34,286. So that's like, I don't know, 22,000 original miles. That's incredible. The way you calculate the miles is you go 34,286 times, that's might be 34,288 times 0.621. So this is a 5-speed with a high and a low transfer case. And this, my friends, is a unicorn. Beautiful truck. Next, we have a Mitsubishi. Oh, and the Mitsubishis, they have clearly the most, they like to fly through the RPMs. So they have the most power. And I know you watch YouTube videos out there, they're like, what mini truck has the most power? And I don't get it. Why people say Subaru. I've owned over 6,000 mini trucks over the years. So I have more experience than anybody else in the United States because I've owned more than anyone. And I don't say that just to say, look how great I am. I say that to just illustrate that my opinion is a qualified opinion. And so Subarus have good power when they're tuned up properly, but not the most power. The Suzukis, they can be pretty darn good too. But the Mitsubishis, and I don't know if it's the combustion chamber, I don't know if it's the head, the way the head is designed, or perhaps the exhaust manifold or the intake manifold, perhaps it has more compression ratio. There's something about a Mitsubishi engine where it likes to fly through the RPMs instead of be pushed through the RPMs. And so there's my feedback on the Mitsubishi. So, all right, so here's the next Mitsubishi. And Mitsubishis aren't, the best. It's just what's the best for your application. That's really what matters. So this uh, is another Mitsubishi, and we have a little bit of a crack right there at the windshield gasket. Tiny little bubble right there. This is a factory weep hole. A little oxidization right there that they touched up. So when they saw something, they touched it up with a Q-tip. No dings, other than what I've shown you, but the right there is a little scratch. Now, for the driver's door, it has one ding there and a teeny tiny ding there. Very nice. This bedside panel looks like somebody spray painted the scratches. Again, not a bad thing. Just like, oh, wait a second. This is a dump. Huh. Wow, for a dump. That's incredible. Man, oh man, that's nice. Okay, all of a sudden my opinion changes. Because a dump is going to be used, right? A dump, when somebody in Japan orders a dump, they have a good reason. And that thing is going to be, stuff put in the bed and dumped out. So normally it just gets rougher treatment. But when it looks like this, that's nice. Look at that. They repainted the bed, which I think is a good sign, just to preserve it. It doesn't have any rust damage in there at all. And they painted the outside of the bed too a long time ago, but to preserve it. And it wasn't like, oh, we have something damaged, let's paint it and cover it up. That's not a bad job at all. The back of the tailgate, you can see it has dents here, 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 and there. Good looking bed. Good looking rear of the cab. Now we have a scratch here, a ding here, a ding here, a ding here, and a ding here. Here's the top of the cab coming down and looking at the door. It is just a little scratch right there and right there, but it is ding free. That's nice. Seat is beautiful. Here's a shot of the bottom of the door. When you do these snaps, you have to get your thumb under the edge of this so you don't rip the plastic off the grommet. Looking really good under there. There we go. There we go. All right, looking good over here. Beautiful truck. Man, I can't believe it's a dump. That's amazing. Ooh, so pretty. Wow, look how nice this is. That's your safety. And the bottom of this bed, guys, is beautiful. There's your dump mechanism. This is called electric over hydraulic. Extremely reliable. Nice dry piston. That's another thing you look for. Beautiful, beautiful dump. Very, very good condition. And the interior, all this has is a slight separation. Not completely, but you can see where it's beginning to separate there. 5-speed with a high and a low transfer case. 52,936. So it's about 34,000 miles. Nice, nice, nice. Next, we have a Subaru Sandbar, and there is the VIN number. Now, somebody did knock this right here. So you can see they knocked it, and it didn't, it just separated, made the gap here a little bit bigger. The front of the vehicle, you can see a scratch right there too. But the front of the vehicle is ding free, has a nice luster on the headlights, looking very, very good. The door on the driver's side has a teeny tiny ding there and there, very, very small. Here is the underside of the inner fender of the driver wheel housing. Good looking tire. Ooh, look at this bed. Wow, wow. This is a license plate bolt, so I'm going to put that right. Oops. I'll pick it up when I go around. But this bed is remarkable. Absolutely beautiful. So the washers are pretty crunched up on the engine cover. I like to say there's a correlation between the washers in the truck, but those washers don't look so hot. And you know what, though? We did have this and that scrape. Now I'm going to be trying to find all sorts of things wrong with it. And a dent there. Oh, gosh. Got a little from the inside out ding there. Several dings. 4 of them. There, one there. And this bedside panel does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dings from the inside out, down the side. Lots of small little dings, but a larger ding there and there. Good looking underneath. And the passenger door has 2 dings, one there, and then a ding down here also, a third one there. Good looking patina on that hardware. That's a good sign. Nice. Good looking tires. I'm going to put that license plate bolt right there. Oh boy. That looks really nice. Very pretty seat. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Looking really good back there. That is your Subaru toolkit. Got a little separation right here on the seat. And here we have the mileage. It's 52,503 kilometers. And 52,503, that's about 32,000 miles, which is very, very low. That's what we like to see. We really try hard to pick what I call the low-hanging fruit as far as the mini trucks go, because that's just, to me, good business, is buying as good a stuff as you can and then pricing it fairly. This is the VIN number of the next mini truck, Subaru Sambar. We probably have 35 or 40 Subarus in our inventory right now. There's the beautiful headlight luster. That's kind of what we like to see right there. And the front of the truck does not have a single ding. That's nice. Bumper looks good. On the driver's door, it is perfectly straight. Absolutely phenomenal. Nice. Wow, that looks good. The driver's bedside panel has a little ding there, there, and there. The bed looks really good. Just a little scratches and surface rust. The engine cover is a 1, 2, 3 and 3/4. It's a 3 3/4 washer truck, which is really good. Let's look underneath here. I can't see anything under there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. There's the VIN number location on the frame of the mini truck. The tailgate has a couple scratches there and a couple dings there. Nothing big, nothing big. Very nice. And yeah, the bed's just, got scrapes where the paint was scraped off and then it flash rusted. That's just from typical light use. And this bedside panel has only the spot welds, except this is a ding. That's a scratch. Good looking wheels and tires. Nice looking battery cover. This door, guys, has 2 dings. That's not really the door, but there's a slight, very tiny ding there. And I saw another one. Oh, I can't find it. It was so small. So beautiful, beautiful door. Nice. I like what they did here. I like that. Where they take like Gorilla Tape or something and just put it around that. It gives it it really sets it off nicely. Okay. So our little stuff there. Our door trim needs to be refastened. Not a big deal. That looks good. Bottom of this end of the door. Looks really nice underneath there. mineral water. There is your jack. So the driver's seat does have a split on the side right there and a tiny separation right there. This has 50,220 kilometers, which is 31,200 miles, I would say. Here's a view under the door. Looking very nice. Looking really good under there. And just pretty. Real pretty. So yeah, nice looking truck. Lastly, we have a Subaru Sandbar. There is the VIN number. And the front of this truck looks beautiful. One ding right there. That's it. The door, here's the perimeter of the windshield. You can see where they scratched the paint and then dabbed it. That's a good sign. Did it right there too. Right there too. That's what it looks like when they're trying to take care of their truck. Same thing there. A ding there, a ding there. Bedside panel looks good. Got a ding there and a ding there. Boy, the bed looks really nice. Beautiful. Just surface rust. That's it. Very nice. All right. Now the tailgate has some bumps and bruises. It has an impression right there. A ding there. A ding there. Scraped it there. And it looks like they backed into something and kind of impressed that right there as well. Ding there that's been touched up and there. The bedside panel has a scrape there and a ding right there. Very small. The passenger side door has a dent right there, a crease. Yeah, actually that's the natural bend, but it does have some impact right there. Nice. Beautiful. This is the seat. It has a split in the front there. And some kind of toolkit or something there. Now this one is leaking antifreeze. I see a note on the window. So that's just part of being in the mini truck business. Radiator leak. So we'll have to address that. The seat is torn right there. Wow, 20,277 kilometers. That is stunning. That's like 13,000 original miles. That's very low miles. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right. And lastly, we'll look under this seat. I'm sorry. Um, Floor mat. Looks good. No rust issues. Just dirty, but we'll get that cleaned. And so with that, I will say, starts right up. I will say a nice lot of trucks, 7 in all, and 1 unicorn, if I remember correctly. I think it was a Mitsubishi, possibly. I think so. And so, yeah, those are some nice trucks. And we've got another 22 trucks coming in. And then I think another 6 trucks coming in. And got a bunch of fire engines recently. It'll be a couple months before they get here. But so, yeah, fire trucks are pretty cool. Oh, I'm missing a glove. And But so yeah, guys, thank you for watching our video. Please, if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. It does help with our search analytics, and it helps you because then you're notified when we post a video. So hit subscribe and notification. Mayberry Mini Trucks got the law passed in North Carolina, making them street legal. Deanna Ballard, our state representative in the Senate, and Sarah Stevens, our state representative in the North Carolina House, were instrumental in helping us get the law introduced to the House and Senate. We went to testify in front of the House and Senate Transportation subcommittees, and then the bill passed, and Governor Cooper signed it, and so now it's the law. So we will give you a title. We don't charge any extras. There's no extra dock fee, prep fee, this fee, that fee. We are a game-free, fee-free zone, game-free zone, no games. So if we say this truck's $7,400, that's all you pay. Like this Subaru leaks antifreeze at a hose or something, so obviously we'll get that dialed in. If the four-wheel drive on a vehicle doesn't work, we fix that. If it doesn't run properly or if it lacks power, we get that dialed in. And we do what needs to be done to get it in good operating condition. And we just like doing business that way. And then we don't charge any extras because I can't stand it when people do that. They're like, oh, but wait, there's the dock fee. It's like, man, you don't have to charge me extra money. You just want to charge me extra money. And so we don't do that. So let's see. Uh, what else? Oh, we deliver. So if you are, interested in a truck, but you don't have a way, these aren't cross-country vehicles. So, you can drive it to Pilot Mountain or, 30, 40 miles up the road. That's fine. But you don't want to drive it from here to Asheville or from here to Charlotte, let alone from here to Michigan, right? So we deliver and we charge $2.50 per mile one way. So if you're 200 miles away, then the delivery fee is $500. So guys, I appreciate you watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at 336-777-9957. You can email us at sales@mayberryminitrucks.com and check out our website at mayberryminitrucks.com. Thank you.